And then on Monday the 5th, I wanted to circle back to Monday. I didn't just want to end on Sunday because on Monday the 5th, we move into big sacral energy, which is one of my favorite centers. I'm married to a generator, and I just love that life force energy. So the sacral is all about energy and vitality, work, sex, creativity, sustainability. This is the engine room of the body. It's the center that determines how and when we go, when we do. So it's kind of like, I mean, there's some similarities between our sacral energy and our root energy, like that surge. I would say sacral energy is a little bit more creative, right? Like our root is that urgency, that pressure, that like safety pressure. Like it's like our anchored in safety, but our sacral is like this creative life force, right? It's like feeling unstoppable. It's feeling like we're capable and we're more decisive. And it's a great time for creative output. So this isn't necessarily like finishing the thing you've been putting off energy. This is like what would feel amazing for me to create. Like what would feel like art to create in my business? What's that idea that you've been thinking about and toying around with, like that little whisper in your head that'd be like, it'd be really cool to create this reel or to start this program, or like maybe it's not even in our business. Maybe it's just you're feeling the sacral pull to go be creative in a different way. Maybe it's like a paint, maybe you go painting, right? Like maybe you do the thing. It can be maybe you haven't touched your deck of tarot cards for like 6 months, but you're just feeling this pull. Like it's that creative pull. It's a little different than our root energy. But again, here's the nuance. Okay, like this energy is temporary and it's lunar fueled, which is why it feels amazing in the moment. And then it leaves you like maybe totally depleted and trying to keep up that pace. But like I said, as reflectors, if we can be aware and really lean in, like by the time Monday's over, you're already like, okay, I'm not expecting to feel this same way on Tuesday. I think Tuesday, I didn't put it in here, but I think we're moving through the Anja and the solar plexus on Tuesday, right? So like when Tuesday comes around, even though I was feeling like this life force on Monday, I'm not expecting to feel it on Tuesday. And so when I don't feel it on Tuesday and I'm feeling a little more introverted, a little more like in my internal world, I'm not so external, I don't have that life force. I don't have to be hard on myself. Like I get to just be like the person that's witnessing the car drive by, right? And you're like, oh, okay, like see you next time. See you next time you come back around. Versus like trying to hang on and keep up. Like we're not here to do that. Um, and I always like to go into, okay, so we talk about what that energy looks like for us when it is defined, and this is like a beautiful moment for us. But our superpower is the fact that our sacral is undefined. This is such a gift in business. Okay, like because the fact that we're not always feeling that creative life force means that when we are, it is special and it is like a moment for us. And so this is really cool because like having this undefined sacral allows us to not mistake doing for value. Like just because everyone else is grinding doesn't mean that we should be. Like we were born with an energetic wisdom. We're able to sample the life force around us. And this gives us like such a deep insight into when people are forcing things, when they're overextending, when they're creating from a place of burnout. You probably know it in yourself too. And so having this undefined sacral allows us to move in this rhythm, like of this natural energy cycle. And we get to tap into surges of creative and productive energy when the timing is right. And then to fully get to rest without guilt and without trying to hold on to that life force energy, like when it's not aligned. And so permission to remove that conditioning here if you're like, oh, I don't know if I'm really good at resting and not feeling guilty, right? Like reflectors were built to rest and not feel guilty because we have that discernment, right? Work becomes sacred, not constant. You're not here to prove your worth by how much you produce. You're here to show that impact comes from intention and not output. Okay, I'm going to stop sharing for a second. And I love all of these Magda